Hello and welcome to my channel, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. This will be a general timeless message for you during the month of April 2023. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm Cold Fire. So let's get some cards for the stand. We have first off the Hierophant. This is it's got something to do with the Matrix. The Matrix. Everybody, all of us get our own Matrix, our illusion that we can use. It's like a, and to me, this is my opinion. This from my perspective. This is also a higher perspective, bird's eye view. To me, the Matrix is something that is built so that we can navigate the physical world. We can learn about it, we can build upon it, we can actually use it as a, like, in Johnny Quest, it's augmented reality sort of a thing. Yeah, that's how I see it. I don't know why I'm shuffling it again, but okay, let's go. Let me shuffle, finish shuffling, and cut the deck again. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Cancer, you might be finding yourself very independent and single right now, or possibly you have you have either been cut off from a friendship or a couple. I wouldn't say that this is a breakup, but then you find yourself a solo. And also there might be some kind of an imitation game going on here. I don't see this as purely single, recently single, or complete financial independence kind of a thing. It's like you're seeing somebody as a role model, possibly. You're seeing somebody on the internet, or a celebrity who's a role model. It doesn't have to be a film star. It could, or a music star. It can be just anyone who's doing really well on the internet. In the world, yeah. They might be, they are your ideal, but they are like a role model. They're growing, their fame is growing in the world. This could also be you, or and also you're gathering your strengths. This is also possibly learning how to walk on your own and be a good representation. So whoever we pick as our heroes, our role models, uh, especially if they're alive, even if they're not alive, like, whoever they might be, uh, we play a big part in how they are seen. Our behavior has consequences on their image as well. So if there is somebody you really, really respect, and who's slowly and gradually becoming famous, they might be your friend or somebody you grew up with, and now uh, and now they're stepping out and creating a public image. So you also, you are also going to have to maintain good manners, a good social reputation. So I think you're possibly going, uh, in your going back to the basics, to the textbook of what has always worked out, with the Hierophant here, this tradition, what has always worked out for in the world, in these scheme of things, in this type of world where public figures, role models, it could be film stars as well, right? Music stars as well. What has worked previously, and you're trying to kind of replicate it on uh, possibly your social media. You're trying to understand, first and foremost, understand what your strengths are and how you could show up in the world in a better way, so that that reflects better, that reflects well on your role model, or the public figures that you support. We have the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Yes, you're learning, you're just starting off. There's definitely some kind of chapter that has closed. uh, you have moved away from something, and you're moving away from something, but at the same time you're learning, and yes, there is growth. You will capture growth, uh, slowly but steadily but surely, and you will reach a point. There seems to be like a bottleneck, like, this is what you can do in this kind of a situation. But there, because there is a lot of deep thinking that is involved, and you may be learning how to do that, how to contemplate, how to reflect on your action, how to not just your strengths but your weaknesses, etc., so that you can show up better for people of the world, for building a better structure around you, even if it's illusory structure, even if it you might have suffered. There's a Four of Swords also says that you might have suffered something, and now you're recovering from it, resting from it. So what the toxicity of in the mind, uh, uh, the Matrix will catch it. It will catch it really quickly, and it will build that maze around you to be able to resolve that toxicity. Or it's like, what you ask you shall receive. It's basically that. So you're learning how to have a better mindset, more abundance consciousness, more grace, more stealth, more sincerity, more honesty, more nurturing, right? And you're thinking those kind of thoughts. They're not just directly happy thoughts. They are more deeper thoughts. And they also include humanity or the world in general, like, structures of the world. Very beautiful. And we have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's not, it's like you're going back and forth in certain things. There is some, you're looking back, um, you're taking historical references, you're taking futuristic references, but you might kind of find yourself in a stalemate, because uh, you are strictly trying to look towards the future rather than the past. But also, you have to kind of consider, but at the same time, you're also having to consider there is something. It's not you, it's nobody's told you, but it's part of the thing that you're having to consider some bits of the past. But when you look at the past, you you're stumbling across uh, things, possibly things which are things which just remind you to first take a break and rest and reflect. It's just reminding you of possibly the time where all of this was a very tricky, very tricky, very tricky to strategize. To strategize, yes, when we had very little understanding of what are traditional belief systems, what's the matrix, what is spirituality, and all of that kind of thing. What's money? This could also have something to do with cryptocurrency that just came up right now. Okay, I think it's time to get some Rider Waite. Yes, you might be learning about cryptocurrency because we have the Nine of Pentacles here, then the Hierophant there, like, and the World, and you're moving forward, and then we have Pentacles here. So Pentacles, trying to do something independently. You're possibly trying to build some kind of strategy or system surrounding cryptocurrency. Okay, I like this answer. And yeah, so previously you've seen, like, the internet celebrities, like, from, like, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Zuckerberg, and all of those people, like, they their stories, their case studies. You want to look into it, but you're being made to look into it, but you don't want to do that. You want to do something new, completely new. Um, and there's like a pentacle right in the middle, like, you see a disc here. Yeah. Okay, let's see how that's gonna go. In, for the past, we have the temperance. Like I said, like, not best of both worlds, but mixing something and creating something brand new. The past and what the future is based on that particular past that we've had, right? And then mixing it, and then and creating something completely brand new. We have the Strength card for the present, Page of Cups, the future, overall energy, the Moon card. And then we have the High Priestess and the hidden energies. We have the Hierophant for the strength, and we have hopes and fears. Knight of Cups. Wow, Cancer, brilliant. Mm, a Four of Wands for the focus. Then we have for the three-dimensional energies, Ace of Wands. Four-dimensional, four density energies, we have the Page of Wands. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles as the, wow, the universe card. So the universe is basically saying you're on the right track. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles would be something right in the middle of the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, this is a good way for you to move forward. This, you have picked the right direction, and you have inspiration there's mind and heart connect, because four density is the realm or the dimension of the mind. That's how I see it. Most of the things that when I uh, mention, which are still theories, right, which we still haven't formed actual conclusions about, I feel those are my whenever I say, I don't feel like repeating. I feel this is my perspective. So please remember that this is definitely my perspective. This is all theory here. Nothing is fixed. We are philosophizing things. um, so uh, take what resonates, and if it doesn't, please don't try to make it fit. Okay, so the Page of Wands is falling in the fourth density section, which is, to me, it's the dimension of the mind. And there we have the wand a wand card, especially new inspiration. The Page of Wands is fresh, new inspiration. So this speaks to me about mind and heart connection, Like the mind can actually see where the inspiration from your is stemming from, and it's purely in the heart. Even in the third density, we for the third density in the material world, materialistic aspects, it's coming from the material world by observing the material world aspects. It's got there is something that is hidden. Maybe you need to uh, all of this new age technology is very confidential, so you might need to actually expand your network. That is possibly why you're working on your self image, and you're trying to learn what your strengths are. There is definitely a role model out there, and they live a very very private life. Maybe they're not really famous, they don't have as many followers, or they don't they're still they're possibly very young and they're just starting off, and they are your role model, but people around the world have heard about them, but it's all very very hush hush. So you might need to kind of do some more research and study on their work. Maybe read what they've written, listen to what they speak, maybe try and see if something is available over there, maybe a student project, or all of these things are very very confidential, so you might have to actually do some digging, do some research on it, study this person. This You're studying a role model at the moment. this could also be this could also be somebody who this could also be a I wanted to say extraterrestrial being. Maybe you have had experiences with some sort of extraterrestrial, like alien activities, or you do study alien activities, or you're getting into studying that, possibly the Dirac equation, or what are the possibilities and probabilities, and then why do we still have this so much news circulating time and again about alien contact, etc. You might be looking into that, the whole overlord, hmm, all of that. There is definitely somebody that you have been introduced to here. They might be a public speaker, or they might be very good at communication and speaking about what inspires them. So maybe spending some more time or reflecting and studying about what they put up on their social medias, or they watch, or what they refer you to, studying a little bit about those concept art aesthetics, etc. You might want to do that. Again, in the present moment, we have the strengths. Your strengths are really showing up. It's the strength card is for you, Cancer, right here in the middle, and the card right here in the middle of the spread as well. So there is a hidden strength that is coming out. A lot of possibly extrasensory perceptions are coming together for you, and that is building up your strength. Or this could also be somebody that you're dealing with, right? This could also be somebody that you are dealing with. This is their abilities are getting enhanced. I don't see a very close relationship, but you possibly know about this person and feel like it is your responsibility. You don't definitely don't know which way to go with this person, with the Five of Cups showing there, with the stalemate. Like you don't know what direction to go with this person, and that might be a secret, because this person, the strengths are still evolving, whoever it might be, if it is you or if it is another person. If it is you, then somebody else looks up to you as a role model. But I here I do see somebody that you see as a role model, Cancer, but for the hierophant, because the hierophant is showing up here in the strength section, right? So this is somebody who is a mentor or teacher or guide. They could also be a Cancer. Okay, let's go to the zodiac signs that are showing up here. We have Taurus. Taurus showing up here twice. This is happening quite a bit. Like, it's 7 o'clock. I'm getting double cards, and the synchronicity and alignment is just beyond magical and astonishing. Like I said, strength card falling in the middle in both the spreads. So we have the zodiac, Taurus, Sagittarius, the high priestess. Here we have that would be Pisces, and then the moon Pisces again, and Neptune. We have planets Neptune. Okay, so this is loosely a strength. Is loosely Leo. It is not really Leo, but with leadership qualities of Leo are showing up here. So you possibly have one role model and a mentor showing up here. The more you observe, the more you study their works, your extrasensory perceptions are also coming together. You're going to recognize your strengths as well. And the additional bit, your own unique contributions that you can make in the world, some unique uh, gifts and abilities that are going to come to you that the previous generation, possibly the ones that your mentor and coaches and guides belong to, did not have. So the earth evolves accordingly, right? So the Knight of Cups here in your hopes and fears, you're hoping to move forward in your romantic life as well. Hidden here, in the hidden section, is the high priestess. There is definitely someone, and with the moon and the high priestess both being Pisces, this could possibly be Pisces. There is some kind of secrecy involved over here, but both of y'all are growing up, or or have the tendency, with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands showing up here, and also the Page of Pentacles, both of you all have the tendency to be very, very childish, childlike, a little holding on to immaturity. The quality of conversation doesn't go deeper than the surface. But in fact, the connection that the two of y'all share is very, very deep, and it's got something to do with uh, this Hierophant and a world card showing up here, right? It might not have anything to do with your actual role model or anything, but I'm talking about the matrix. Your matrix is the quality of your matrix, your own personal matrix, your own world, right? Your own setup, your own illusory setup, right? Depends on this connection, and you might be taking it very lightly, or you might have the tendency to take it very lightly. You might have never been in a very serious relationship, or but this is we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess showing up here. So this is a very highly spiritual connection here. There's a psychic connection here, and it's very deep, but in possibly y'all haven't, in the 3D aspects, practical aspects of the things, done uh, uh, the required justice, or given it that level of maturity or depth yet. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is something that is hidden. So a little bit of the secrets are coming up. So here we spoke about the going going to the past, but because it's like a compulsion. So the King of Wands, like, these very, very powerful, older masters, ascended master like energies, or previous elders from your family keep on pushing you to reflect on the past. It worked out so far, etc., but you want something brand new. So, but something from the past, some wisdom from the past, something that is there, which will give you, which gives us all the strength. Our elders, our ancestors, uh, have definitely, maybe the mindset no longer serves us. The mindset has become obsolete, and it is absolutely dangerous for us, and we are leaving all of that behind. But they've done things. They have set up something that is helpful to us. Is all that is what is pulling you to look uh, back and see what's happening. Okay, let's get the outcome. What's the outcome of this situation? Let's get a few cards for the outcome of this situation. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Vedic. These are Edmund Dulac cards and they're a little poetic. So like for the hopes of the future, and since you're so futuristically driven at the moment, I'm hoping we get some good cards from this deck. We have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is a discovery. There's a discovery of possibly, again, something that is very very deep. That with, not deep, very old and ancient. That is hidden. Maybe something that we missed out on. Previously, there was before this civilization, this current civilization, there were other civilizations. Something is being uncovered or discovered. Maybe there is a patch of land that you grew up in together, like you and this person, whoever's showing up here with the Pisces moon and high priestess and hierophant, that psychic connection, deeper connection, right? You all grew up in a common space, so to say, or maybe it is just your ancestral space with the King of Wands, and this person can connect with you because can help you reveal some sort of mystery from that. We have, yeah, there's a lot of information coming your way. We have the Page of Swords here. Like, there's analysis paralysis. You definitely need one more set of eyes, brains, ears to do this. So more than it just being like a boyfriend girlfriend, or like a dating scene and then fighting and arguments. Oh, we also have the Hangman here. Yeah, so ancient wisdom, deep. Something is being uncovered for you here. Something is being uncovered for you here, and you really do need some kind of assistance. You need help. There is something really the report that maybe you are in the profession of archaeology or research scientist, and the research materials coming through, and then you basically struck gold. You found the treasure. You found where the treasure is, and that's like ultimate wisdom. And with that, the the energy that I'm feeling that's coming through this discovery or these notes, the set of notes, this information, is so much wisdom. It's ancient wisdom. It's not just like money or trinkets that you can exchange for money, you can sell for money. It's not that. It's so much. There's so much wisdom that can actually unlock great fortunes. We have Wheel of Fortune here. You'll be spinning gold. You'll be spinning gold after actually going through whatever it is, this research and study, whatever it is that you are going through. Maybe you're looking into uh, ancient civilizations and how about their technology, just as a side thing. Maybe it's not, because it's got something to do with your own upbringing, where you grew up or where you are currently living, or a place that draws you in. This could also be about a betrayal and a backstabbing. This is the Ten of Swords. Maybe a local king, or a local authority was murdered, and it compelled, and the entire responsibility just got thrown in on you, and then you have to go through all of that, or you feel or there is a threat that somebody might get killed, so they are going in the background. The elders are going in the background, and the new generation, the youngsters, are coming up front, and they're taking over so that the elders can be safe, because possibly properties and wealth are still um, in the hands of uh, the elders, right? So they are more at risk. And now, you possibly might be getting the power of attorney to something very big, or patch of land that seems has some complicated administration and bureaucracy going on here. So let's see what we have with the Fairy Lenormand Oracle card. If we get some information on what is this, very interesting reading. I like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Please ask for any signs, and synchronicities, and colors, names, numbers, things, objects for confirmation. We have the fox at the bottom of the deck. Yes, that's a good place. That's a very sharp, very smart. There's a smart move coming up ahead. Definitely investigating a death. The moon card is here again. You have a house, something surrounding somebody's house. Uh, there is a good luck, good fortune somewhere around your house or a particular house that you are being drawn to or being called to again and again. It's it's in light of a death. It's a very young death. Um, or possibly death being faked, a lot of death being faked, and you're investigating that before identity. Somebody might be being held hostage. Something sinister has been going on. Somebody's changed their identity, name, and things like that. They might be of a completely different ethnicity than they are claiming to be. So, yeah. Okay, Cancer, this is all I have for you. Thank you for watching.